Oh, I think that made it onto the.
I think that
made it onto the show.
Yeah.
All right.
He's got to work on his timing.
I do the timing.
Behind the scenes follies.
Well, we're gonna need to excuse Rick. This is gonna be the camera we're on for about 5 minutes. Good morning, everybody. Welcome into the St. Johns County Show that's on in the morning. Hope you guys are doing swell this morning.
Oh, wow. Retro.
Yeah. You know.
Dandy.
We got stuff to talk about today.
I'm in your shot again.
Oh, finally.
I know my shot's a little zoomed out. Pretty small.
I feel like you can't move.
Like a chicken. Chicken pox.
I got all the space in the world to move in my shot this morning.
It's awesome.
All right. There was a local man who won $1 million.
He owes me $1,700.
He owes you $1,700.
Yeah, he owes me $1,700. I don't know who he is, but I'm gonna find him.
Wow, you went real low on that one.
Well, that's fine because I didn't want to alert too much. I thought that's right off the kneecap, like a little.
You're like, okay, he can definitely easily afford that.
Right, because I can always ask for another set.
Might actually agree to that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is that how much the hurricane victims got in like North Carolina?
Thank you. That's exactly where I was going.
Minus $1,000.
Was it? Oh, I thought it was $1,700. Oh, okay, yeah.
So he only owes you $700.
That's it. Dang it, jeez. Just like the county, ripping money out of my pocket. God.
We've got, around this time of year, we typically hear about the teacher shortage. So we're talking about it.
We're back.
The lighthouse.
150 years?
150 years, yep. It's going to be a fun story to talk about. We've got a high school showcase. I don't even remember what that's about. What's that about? High school programs of interest at St. Johns County Convention Center. Okay. There's that. And you're going to be able to taste VR soon.
Taste the R.
Taste VR.
VR.
Virtual reality.
Oh, I was like VR. I'm like, what is it? The red?
I taste yellow.
Yeah, I tasted it. It was all yellow.
Taste the number 7.
Mm-hmm. Well, there's a lot you can do in VR that you can taste.
True.
So that's gonna be very interesting.
I just saw it. Well, we'll get into it. Never mind.
Okay. All right. So this is gonna be a fun show.
Yeah.
Troy's back.
Woo!
So we'll talk to Troy. That'll be exciting.
They're like, he was gone?
He has adventures. Adventures, young man. What is going on in your world?
All right. Let's get into it. I got to tell you about our friends at Bozard Ford Lincoln. Been the best in the biz since 1949. They got a great selection of vehicles down there for you at Bozard Ford Lincoln. I really do, and I do this at least twice a year. I enjoy just browsing the selection out there at Bozard Ford Lincoln. I really do. They got some great vehicles out there, some great Mustangs, a huge selection of trucks. It's really great vehicles.
In your dream of dreams, if you were going to Bozard Ford Lincoln right now, what would you drive out? And like, don't worry about money at all. What would you drive out of that lot with? What would you want right now?
I might leave out of there with a Lincoln Navigator.
Yeah, man.
Those Navigators are really nice, man.
Exactly, man. That's exactly what I was thinking.
If money's not an object,
right?
I'm probably taking a Navigator out of there for sure. I've wanted one of those for a long time. Those are
Beautiful.
nice
Yeah.
vehicles, man.
Solid.
Solid, rugged,
Yeah.
but still luxurious and pristine.
Is it Like a Rock? Is that from Ford? No. Like a Rock. Don't you remember that back then?
Was that
Okay.
Ford or was that Chevy?
Or was that Chevy?
It was either Ford or
I
Chevy.
can't believe you guys are even talking about this.
I mean, hey!
Not knowing which one it is.
I don't know. I don't know.
I
don't
can't
know.
remember which one it is.
I'm
Do you
checking.
remember, Troy?
I don't.
Okay, well, don't chime in and make fun of everybody for it. Well,
It's like you don't ask the
It's
question.
Chevy for the record. Dang it.
Unless you know the answer.
Oh, please. That's what makes it colorful. Everybody in comments, see, they're eating me alive. Good. So glad you guys are the most smartest. Get a picture of that.
Oh, boy. They got great people out there. They got a great service department. Triple Crown Award, Dealer of the Year. So many accolades, you can't even count them. Even though we only mentioned 2, there's always a lot more. You can count 2, but they've got a lot more.
Yeah, they're amazing.
Bozard Ford Lincoln offers the best in pricing, selection, and service just off 95 and State Road 16, where your satisfaction is their mission and they are driven to inspire.
What I love about their location is that's when I feel like I'm home.
Right, I know, yeah.
You know,
You said that
coming-
last week.
Coming
Yeah.
back. Coming
Well,
back.
I said that last week, and I think Troy said that about 4 weeks ago.
Yeah.
And now Troy's coming back and saying it again.
Bringing it home with a
Just,
classic.
like last night when I mean, coming back and I was like, okay, there's Ford. I'm
Right.
There's Bozard. I'm good.
I know.
Yeah.
You see that flag when you're coming around that corner, and it's like, oh, okay, I'm home. Yeah.
I'm home.
Yeah. Thank you for fixing the camera, Rick.
Yeah.
Feel a lot better. I feel a little cramped in here now, though.
No, I can move and not be in his shot.
Which is what we do when we're not on camera. We just
That's awesome.
You guys make my job real hard back here.
Rhythm is a dancer.
all right. And the Florida Man Games. We're going to have a great show out there at the Florida Man Games. I need to update some things on the website again. But we've got a new challenge to tell you about coming up soon. I think I'm going to break that by the end of next week. We're going to tell you what the new challenge is out there.
You going to talk about the breaking news from yesterday?
We
or-
announced our second host, our co-host.
How about that?
Yeah, man. So you still got to go to the Instagram to get that information. No, it was it's the guy who does it. You know, I didn't realize how many big pages this guy does.
Yeah, a
lot
lot.
of people probably follow him on Instagram already.
The subgroups.
Yeah. He's at Florida Man on Instagram. Kevin Flynn.
Yeah, super funny.
Well, it's a hilarious guy.
Gosh.
Hilarious guy. Really cool guy to hang out with. Really going to be a very interesting addition to the lineup.
Absolutely.
I mean, people absolutely love his stuff, man.
Yeah.
Absolutely love his stuff. Big follow. So that's going to be great. Born and raised Florida man.
Oh, I didn't know that. I was going to ask
Oh,
you, is
yeah.
he from Florida? Okay.
Oh,
right.
yeah.
Cool.
Yeah,
Good.
man. So this is very exciting. Very exciting. We've got a great lineup. And of course, OMG It's Wix is going nowhere. OMG It's Wix is our host.
Okay, so they're
Yeah.
sharing the moment.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. It's like American Idol in its first year. You can have
Yeah.
multiple hosts.
Yeah. Ryan Seacrap and the other guy.
Yeah, the other guy.
And the other guy that doesn't work anymore.
Right, I know, exactly right.
Nobody even knows his name.
He's an accountant now.
No, this would be great. It'll take some weight off my shoulders from having to host and MC and along with Wix. I mean, it's just like I need to be able to do stuff at the Florida Man Games.
Well, you're
I
kind
need
of
to
the,
be able,
you're kind
be
of
able to run the show.
play-by-play.
Yeah.
If we take it to a true sporting event, and this is the most unique sporting event out there, you're the play-by-play, and they're
Yeah.
the color guys.
Yeah.
And you kind of orchestrate how everything works through and throw it to the color guys for the entertainment value.
So basically like Zeus, like from like the, Olympics back in the day. He's like overseeing everything, making sure everything's running smoothly, correct?
Yes,
basically,
I am
Davey,
Zeus.
There it
They
is.
just call
It's like
you
Groot.
the God of God.
Right,
Yeah.
exactly. Well, for
God.
Florida Man, hello.
Yeah.
The God of God.
Yeah. Yeah. I bring all the Florida men together for one event.
Yeah.
We really do have all the best Florida men in on this thing.
Yeah.
It's pretty awesome.
It's pretty cool.
Under one weird sporting event umbrella. Wild. The Florida Man Games.com. Also, big shout out to our friends at Fidus Roofing, Great Expectations Realty and Auction, Chiba Hut Toasted Sub, St. Augie's Pizza, BHF Insurance, Elace Med Spa, Chris Lucero Bail Bonds, St. Augustine Handy House, and I am powered as I am every morning by our friends at the Vibe Nutrition.
Yeah.
This is the grape one again this morning. If it's grape, I'm getting it out there at the Vibe.
And they have a cool contest going on Instagram right now if you want to check that out. If you want to win a gift card to the Vibe Nutrition, you just go on there and vote your favorite sticker, tag a couple friends, and you could win something pretty awesome.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sweet. Thank you, sir.
Mhm.
I didn't even know that.
Yeah.
All right. Good morning, guys, including Troy. How you guys doing?
Hey, happy Wednesday.
Hump
It
day!
is.
It was really a challenge for me today.
You haven't been here in a while.
Yeah, you even know what time zone you're in right now?
Yeah, I know I'm 6 hours later.
Oh, are you really? So you're at the club right now. Nice. Oots, oots, oots.
I just finished lunch.
Well, you had an interesting flight back. We didn't know if you were going to make it back this morning.
Oh, yeah.
But you're here. We're glad that you're here.
Well, I mean, there was 3 major bullets dodged in the trip.
Tell me.
Okay.
And the first one happened. And you remember which airport we said was the suckiest airports of all airports?
One of those
JFK.
New Jersey ones,
Miami.
right?
No, it was
Miami, really?
Miami was the suckiest of all airports. So I had to leave Jacksonville, go to Miami to go to JFK.
Mm-hmm.
We leave and we go to Miami. We had a little problem getting back. There was a delay, and now my transfer is, my next flight is going to be really tight.
Right.
I was like, okay, hopefully it's in the same place. All right, we land and we are at D5. D5 is where we go.
Okay.
We have to go to D51.
Is that like a shuttle moment or what?
No. Okay, I have a 5-year-old. I'm carrying her bags. Rebecca's got kind of the games, and she's completely loaded down. I'm prepared to land in New York, so I have a scarf around my neck, and we have to run a mile and 1.2 miles is what it was.
Wow.
All right, we have to do it in. It says in the directions. It says it normally takes 24 minutes. It's a 24-minute walk or 25-minute walk.
Oh, God.
We did it in 10 minutes.
Whoa.
And we
Wow.
got there, and we were second to last. People.
running.
It was awful. It was absolute. I thought I was going to die. And Rebecca, I bought Rebecca a GoPro for Christmas. So, and she had it
please
on the
tell me
trip.
you got this on camera.
Oh, she filmed everything, and I'm just like,
You're like, stop filming. We've got to get to our
That's
day.
I will throw that
hysterical.
thing away.
But I hope we can get that video.
That's hysterical.
So that's crisis number one.
You guys should, this is exactly why you need one of these motorized scooter suitcases. Have you seen these?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We do everything by backpack. So I mean everything. I have this it's called Witzman. It's on sold on Amazon. It's great for like a 5-day trip. And I usually don't do more than that. I fit everything in it. Davy's shoes would never make it. But that was crisis number one.
Okay.
The biggest crisis. We're in Barcelona. We're taking pictures of this church that's amazing and everything. We go to get in the cab and we get out of the cab, and Rebecca says something about the phone. My phone had fallen out of my pocket.
Ooh.
All right, so now we're thinking, did I get pickpocketed?
Right, yeah, because that's big out there.
What's happening?
Yeah.
And we're going through all this process. And I was like, okay, we need to do the find your phone. And we were able to get that and start beeping it. And then finally, Rebecca just goes, why don't we just call it? It was like after 5 minutes. I mean, it's the most simple
It's the simplest thing just to call it. And where was it? In your front pocket?
No. We call it, and the cab driver has it in his hand and answers it. And thank goodness her brother speaks Spanish.
Oh yeah,
So
yeah.
he was able to talk to him.
Oh, wow.
And he brought
Oh,
it
my
back.
God.
So the crisis number 2 averted. And then
Vamos allá al teléfono.
yesterday we are going out of the room and stuff like that, and we leave the GoPro in the room. We just left. I mean, we're trying to get out of there because we went.
Because you didn't want that video existing. That's why.
It might have been subliminal.
Yeah.
I didn't even know. But I mean, we went ice skating at Rockefeller, so we had some great. I mean, it was.
You get
really,
the GoPro back, right?
Yeah, and we go, and we didn't realize what we had done until we were going to lunch, and we luckily left our bags in the baggage claim. And we go to the front, and they were like, "Oh, are you 441? We have your camera."
Oh, that's so nice. Look at the honest people that you're around.
I was down
Wow.
in security, And the room we're in is it's a really cool concept. It's called Moxie. They're super small.
Oh, I love Moxie.
Yeah.
It's
I've
super
been to
small.
one,
Like
yeah.
they're really, I really enjoy staying in those because it has
They are cool.
It has a good vibe
Yeah.
about it. So
Yeah.
so we dodged 3 bullets at once.
God
And
bless.
so it was a great trip. Weather was similar to what it is today, but today it's going to rain. But sorry, I already ruined the weather report.
It's now time for a quick check of the weather, Troy.
It's going to rain.
That quick check of the weather brought to you by Great Expectations Realty and Auction. It can sell your home, your business, and everything. Get it. Check them out at geauction.com and gerealty.us.
I didn't say what time, though.
No, I tried to make sure you couldn't.
I didn't say anything about it.
We've got
Being around noon.
the great check of the traffic in the booth. What do we got, Rick?
Spinning wheel of death.
Okay.
Service is bad like the weather at noon.
No.
I don't know. But yeah, my favorite traffic area in town right now, State Road 16 and 95.
Hot mess, right?
Oh, gosh.
The pause doesn't have it looking so bad. So
Well, that's
in
why it's
between a
paused.
light cycle. But
Right, yeah.
I want to give y'all some optimism this morning.
All right.
That donut spinning in the middle. is
Internet not doing us great this morning.
Mm.
That's all right. Not our fault.
You paid a bill?
Did the camera company pay the bill?
Oh, no. yeah.
Did FDOT pay the bill? on
That's
their
right.
cameras?
Well, you
Yeah.
never know with them.
Comcast is getting expensive. Jeez. All right. Thank you very much, sir. That traffic report brought to you by Elace Med Spa. Elace, hydrofacials, Botox, dermal fillers, laser treatments, expert staff out there. There's nobody better in the business than Elace Med Spa. And Davey can tell you the details on their contest.
Yeah, they've got the golden ticket contest coming in right now. So if you buy a gift card for $250, you're going to get a $25 bonus. And then they're going to give you a makeup bag. And inside one of these makeup bags is a prize for $7,000 to services at Elace Med Spa. Pretty awesome. So also they have buy one, get one laser treatments right now. So you can actually do a laser treatment for yourself and gift it out. So that's kind of cool too. So just putting that out there for everybody.
Yep.
Go to Elace.com.
Very cool. Thank you, sir. All right. Ponte Vedra man won $1 million on a scratch-off ticket.
Oh, wow.
Always
Yeah.
Ponte Vedra, though. Really?
Yeah, like
you don't
they
hear
need it.
Hastings, you know?
Like they
Come
need it.
on.
Yeah,
I'm
I
cheering
know.
for you.
Now, why don't they bring the winning tickets to Hastings?
Come on,
damn it.
Ponte Vedra.
Well, I'm happy for this guy.
I know. Sorry. Poor guy's probably.
He lives in Ponte Vedra. That can break you financially. So you never know.
Yeah, true.
He could have really needed this
Yeah.
at this point.
And I know I've been gone a while,
Yeah.
but isn't there a question of the day somewhere in here?
Oh, yeah, right. Question of the day. We forgot.
I forgot entirely until you said
We were just
$1 million.
weaning you out of your job this morning.
I forgot entirely until you said $1 million.
Slowly been
My
canceled.
question-
Yeah.
My question of the day has to do with winning $1 million.
It threw us off because you almost gave away a time for the weather report, so I had to jump in there and really move things around and forgot about the question of the day.
1204. I didn't say it.
1204.
I didn't say it.
Jeez.
Gosh, so
You
sensitive.
just did.
What?
You just said the-
Question of the day.
Oh, question of the day. All right. To win $1 million, and I'm glad you mentioned it because I would have completely forgot about it altogether.
That's right.
To win $1 million, you have to be handcuffed to someone. All right. It can be someone you know, someone you don't know. But to win $1 million for 30 days straight, 24/7, handcuffed to this person. All right. It can't be a family member.
Uh-huh.
All right. Who are you handcuffed to?
I'm going to let the audience answer for me, and we're going to go to Davey.
Really?
The audience knows.
It's Mila Kunis.
Yeah.
That's what the
Audience.
answer is going to be.
David, I can't believe
I
you
said I was going to let the audience answer, Troy.
Oh, well, I mean,
it sounds like I'm soon to be the audience.
I'm going to handcuff a past version of myself.
Wow.
Okay.
It's a scenario.
Yep. I'm going to handcuff a past version of myself because I was
Which
something else in my 20s.
past?
The 20s. Oh, the 20s era was amazing.
You would
Yeah.
be handcuffed to him right now. I couldn't keep up with that person now.
That's what I want. I want that
you wanna be
challenge.
drug around.
And then I want to teach that person a freaking lesson. So yeah, I'm ready. I'm ready.
is a
But then
great-
you would cease
that's a
to
great
exist
answer.
today. Well,
Well-
there's such a weird... because you would have taught 20-year-old some lessons, and he would have become a totally different person.
Well, I mean, it all depends on the journey. I mean, I could have been a more rich person, that's for sure.
But then you also wouldn't be here. You wouldn't need this job.
Oh my God, I need this job, please. So yeah, that's my answer though. I'm gonna whip my ass.
That's actually a great answer.
Clean up your ego,
yeah.
son.
Yeah.
No ego, amigo.
Boy, I would not want to be. I mean, I could not stay up that late these days. I wouldn't want to stay up that late.
Humility. It goes a long way in life.
Oof.
Yeah, no, I was just thinking about this, and I bounced around, and it's like, okay, I was attached to Davey. Davey wakes up at 3:00 in the morning, and I'd have to kill him. I have to drag that big giraffe body
You would be
around.
so pissed if you were handcuffed to me.
If I was attached to you, there's grumpiness. I'd have to hug. And
then there would be a lot of
you. Then one of us would be dead.
Yeah,
right.
That person would have to drag that.
Definitely.
Person out.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna go with a childhood friend of mine, Jeff. I call him Peanut, but that was his nickname.
For real?
Yeah, that was his nickname. When he was a kid, he was really, really small.
Okay.
So I think I would go with him because we've tolerated each other for 50 plus years.
There you go.
We should be able to make it 30 days. So
Yeah. And he's petite.
yeah.
Right.
He's not a big lug.
Right.
Yeah, because you gotta imagine you're going in the bathroom with this dude.
Oh,
yeah,
you and the
right?
stories.
Jeez.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that was
Leave
a-
it for bollocks.
That was a rough one.
Yeah, let's hope the chain on those handcuffs is long.
Yeah. Definitely. You need at least 8 feet.
Yeah. Put that under the crack of the door.
Jump rope that ass or something. I don't know.
Okay. All right. Yeah. Boy, that scenario just got a lot worse.
I thought of the question way earlier than you guys heard it. So I was like, oh, there's so many bad things involved in this.
Yeah, there really are.
Really no, but $1 million is $1 million.
Yeah, right?
30 days.
Yeah.
30 days.
Yeah. I can put up with 30 days
Yeah.
with just about anybody for $1 million.
With Mila.
Yeah. Yeah.
They don't wear deodorant, so good luck with that.
Yeah, I think the only guys. What's that show? My 600-pound,
Sister, wife,
the
or
guy
something.
who can't get out of his room.
Yeah, that's on like TLC or
Yeah,
something.
I think that would be the worst person to be attached to.
That'd be
It might be
Why?
a
You
couple
sit
other-
there, eat chips, and watch TV. You'll be fine.
the smells.
Oh,
He's gonna be going to the bathroom right beside you.
Febreze. Oh.
Yeah,
Yeah, not leaving the room.
yeah,
Oh, I didn't think of that.
yeah.
Yeah.
You're there. Yeah,
Yeah.
Probably
Yeah.
worst case scenario. Yeah.
yeah. It's awful.
Mm-hmm.
If you lost your sense of smell, it'd be fine.
Yeah, yeah.
It'd be-
True.
it'd
Some
be
people don't
better.
have that.
I can't
Yeah.
say fine. It'd be better.
Yeah. Mike Lewis probably could handle it. You don't have smell.
Did Mike Lewis lose smell during COVID?
I
or
think
something?
so. I think
So
so.
it never came back. Huh?
Yeah.
Mm.
Poor guy.
Some people that happened to them.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
$1 million,
Now,
yeah.
$1 million man. St. Johns County man has become $1 million richer after purchasing a scratch-off ticket from a Publix in Jacksonville Beach. The Florida Lottery announced that Walter Sheard, a resident of Ponte Vedra Beach,
Whoa! Remember me?
I was waiting for you. Yeah. Sheared. Mr. Sheared.
he was the lucky winner. He bought the 500x the cash scratch-off ticket from the Publix at 670 Marsh Landing Parkway. It was $50 for the ticket.
Yeah. That's a
an
big one.
expensive ticket.
I know.
Yeah, but it paid off for him.
Good gracious.
Publix that sold the winning ticket will get a $2,000 bonus as a reward for facilitating the sale of the $1 million ticket.
Like to see that go to charity.
That'd be nice, but it won't. The incentive is part of the Florida Lottery's program to encourage retailers to promote their games. I mean, people are going to buy them anyway, right?
I mean, that's what they always do. Yeah. Especially right now. A lot of people can give them as gifts.
Yeah. The store's location in Jacksonville Beach has now gained the attention for being the site of this significant win. Walter Sheard opted to receive his winnings in a lump sum. And that amounts to about $640,000. Almost half.
Good, great, right?
After taxes and other deductions. This choice is common among lottery winners, they say, who prefer to have immediate access to their prize money
Yeah.
rather than receiving it in installments over time.
Because what if you die beforehand? That just goes away.
That's true. Yeah. Yeah, he's got time to go broke in a year like most
I don't
$1 million
think you can
lottery
like pass
winners
it down to kin or anything.
Oh, you mean like the perpetual?
Yeah, like if you got like the payments,
right.
like does it
Yeah.
just stop after you pass?
Probably, yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah, that's interesting. I don't really know how that works. I don't know how they know that you died, if the checks still come in, if
Fact
Yeah,
checking.
you always,
how
you
that
always take
works.
always take the lump sum.
Everybody takes a lump
Take the
sum.
lump sum
Yeah.
up, right?
Mhm.
Let's see. Walter's win serves as a testament to the potential rewards of participating in this lottery game. It's just an extra note that they added there at the end, but yeah. Well, good for you, Walter. Walter's family's gonna have a
Seriously.
good Christmas, unless he's a stingy bastard. Then his family's not gonna have a good Christmas.
I have an answer. The balance of the prize will be paid to the winner's estate. That's nice then.
You-
Okay.
Oh,
you
interesting.
roll
Okay.
it into a trust. and-
Right.
Okay.
That's interesting then. Okay. That's kind of cool.
No, had no idea.
Than to
about
be SOL. I'm so used to hearing SOL in life. You know what I mean?
that. Yeah, yeah. Welcome to my entire life.
Totally.
All right. St. Johns County is saying we are facing a teacher shortage.
Yeah.
Still or again? I don't want to say again.
Yeah. I was going to say, did
Probably
it ever
still.
go away?
Probably still.
I'm going to use my ESP here and say there's affordable housing tied into the story somewhere.
We'll see. It wouldn't shock me. The St. Johns County School Board recently reviewed the school district's yearly comprehensive financial report, which highlighted a significant need for more instructional staff. The report was prepared in June and discussed at the December 10th meeting. It detailed a number of instructional positions over the past decade, concluding with the 23 and 24 school year. Initially, there was some confusion regarding the accuracy of the numbers, they say. But the district later did confirm that the numbers were accurate. The report showed a minimal increase in instructional positions, with only 2 additional jobs added in the last year. That's not going to be enough.
No. Just 2?
2.
The whole district.
Yeah.
Yikes.
That's what it says here. 2 jobs added in the last. The number of instructional positions in the district has seen modest growth, they say, over the past few years. In the 2020-2021 school year, there were 3,266 positions, which increased to 3,499 in the next year, and 3,552. So really not going up by that much, but
Mm-mm.
going up more than 2, I guess, till this year, which was 3,554. In contrast, student enrollment has surged significantly, with 44,059 students in 21, increasing to 47,892 in 22,
Mm-hmm.
and now we're up to about 52,954. So just about to cross that 53,000 mark.
Yeah.
The disparity, they say, highlights the growing challenge of maintaining adequate instructional staff to meet the needs of the increasing student population. The St. John's Education Association,
Okay. The union.
the union,
Here they come.
representing the teachers, reports that the district currently employs 3,794 instructional staff, including teachers, but there are 85 vacancies. Teachers are reportedly leaving the district for better paying opportunities elsewhere.
True.
Katie Dowdy is the president of the St. John's Education Association, expressed concern over the situation, emphasizing the need for more staff in every school. Recent presentation by the school district compared average teacher salaries with neighboring districts. They say that St. John's County offers lower salaries than Flagler, Duval, and Putnam counties.
Really? That's
Yeah.
kind of shocker. I didn't think Putnam would be in there. Yeah.
Yeah. Wow. Superintendent Tim Forson acknowledged the challenges of retaining and attracting teachers. Tim Forson, who's piecing out as well.
Right. The end of this year. That's right.
Yeah.
I think they just start looking for a superintendent this week.
And here we go.
Davey
Citing the
Hartzell.
lack of affordable housing
Oh, boom! I told you.
as a significant issue.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
He knew it was coming.
Yeah. Yeah. These changes, let's see. St. Johns County voters recently approved targeted tax increase aimed at boosting teacher pay, which Forson hopes will make a noticeable difference in salaries and improve retention. However, the changes are not expected to take effect until July of 2025. It's not an immediate thing, obviously.
Mm-hmm.
The St. John's Education Association is scheduled to meet with the district to discuss how the additional funds from the tax increases will be allocated to enhance teacher salaries. Yeah, it's tough, man. Because I mean, we've seen teachers getting little bumps in pay here in St. Johns County over the last few years.
Little bumps, yeah,
little bumps, and I mean, even a $10,000 bump. You think about something like that, that's less than $1,000 a month.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, that's not going to make a massive difference, and I highly doubt teachers are going to get a $10,000 a month, $10,000 a year raise.
But here we go again with this topic. I feel like we go round and round.
I tell you what,
It's hard to afford to live here.
I'm not sure if it makes a difference or not, so I think you should give me $10,000.
Okay.
And at the end of the year, I'll tell you if it makes a difference.
It won't make much of a difference.
No, just go good.
I mean, I could make it. I could make it make a
I don't
difference.
have $10,000 to give you. I owe Rick $50,000 for making a field goal.
Right.
I'm in debt to Rick.
God, you missed this, Troy. This was incredible.
So we went up to Everbank over the past weekend, right? And we shot some segments for the Florida Man games. And
Listen to this.
I kicked a field goal from normal field goal. I didn't make it, but I tried to kick a field goal from normal field goal range. And so Rick steps up and he says, "Hey, let me try and kick one from the 20."
Woo.
Right, which is about a 30-yard actual field goal because the field goal bars are 10 yards back.
Yeah.
Rick was not a field goal player or a soccer player, field goal kicker or a soccer player.
Yeah.
And so I said, "Dude, I would give you $50,000 if you made a field goal from 30 yards out." And
wow,
Rick steps up, takes his shoes off, does this barefoot.
You did Tony Franklin. It used to be like a professional football player. He'd wear a shoe on his plant foot and barefoot on his.
No way! I didn't know that.
He played for the Eagles. So
yeah.
Wow.
He went old school on you.
So Rick, first try up, nails a 30-yard field goal.
Wow.
Yeah.
30-yard NFL field goal with
kick
room
again.
to go. With room to
Really?
spare.
You think he'd have made it from 40? That's a long
I don't know
field goal.
about 40. He wouldn't have made this kick from 40. Could have made it from 35, I think.
Okay.
At least 33.
And a half.
All
And
right.
people that have
All
never
right.
tried this,
It's not
that's
easy.
a long way.
That is not an easy.
That's a
I mean,
long way.
you look at it when I was kicking from like the 4 or whatever. That looked like a long way out.
The 4? And he
Yeah.
made it on the what? Wow.
Yeah.
The
No,
20.
I can
nuts.
tell you this. Me and Mike did this a couple years back, like when we had the radio show,
Yeah.
and we're challenging each other to different things. And I filmed a couple things. He's the only one that actually made one,
Yeah.
like live. I made one like in practice before he showed up, so I have no proof.
Of
The
course.
only
yeah.
person was there was my friend Alan, who brought the football.
Almost
need to have
doesn't count.
But finally he goes, "I'm going old school," and he does a direct like the 1950s field goal kicker.
Oh, with like the
straight back.
toe.
Yeah, like with the toe,
Yeah.
straight through
Right.
the middle.
Of course.
That's what I should have done. I'm
that's the
better
only-
with toe kicks.
That's the only one that we made. I
classic.
bet after 10 tries.
Wow.
And that was just for an extra point. Like you're like you were saying.
Yeah.
Like a
Yeah.
really short.
No,
from the 4-yard line.
Rick sets up and boots one from a freaking NFL field goal kicker range. It's nuts.
That's
You owe him
amazing.
$50,000. That's
Yeah,
an
so
IOU.
I,
That's as good as
Yeah.
gold.
This is good as gold.
You might want to hold on to that one.
Hold on to that one.
Yeah, that's a big one. So yeah, no, basically Rick owns the Florida Man games. All right.
All right, so teachers, yeah.
Teachers, yeah, they're a
bless.
little
I
bit
don't-
underpaid.
I don't know what to say. Check the millage. I don't know. I don't know what to say anymore.
Yeah, I mean, it's the factors that we always talk about. Yes, they're a bit underpaid for sure, and it's also very expensive to live here.
Yeah.
I mean, it's very expensive to live in St. Johns County. You could live off the salary they make in other counties. Maybe not in Florida, but not here.
Right.
Not here, man. All right. Let's see. But I mean, have you ever been able to afford to live on your own on a teacher's salary?
No, I've always
It's
had
always been
multiple
tough.
jobs.
I've never only had one job.
Right.
So that
Right.
I mean that's
yeah, true.
like, people
You kind of have to here,
people
though.
get on to me
Same.
about being not being sympathetic, but I've never only had one job.
Right.
Mm.
Yeah, me neither. Yeah, all of us.
And
Always doing
a lot
something.
of teachers have side hustles, and
Yeah, I know other bartenders
I mean,
sometimes.
that's-
Lots of teachers are bartenders.
That's
yeah.
part of it, man. That's all of us.
Mm-hmm.
It's not just teachers that are poor by choice.
Right.
Yeah, it's everybody and we all have to work multiple jobs. Yeah.
I mean, most of my friends that are teachers, I mean, they live a pretty simple existence, and they enjoy their time off, and that's the reason they're
Married or
teachers.
single.
And-
Hello,
yeah.
that's a whole
Both.
other gamut.
I have friends that are both.
Mm.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know, and I have friends that are couples that are teachers,
Mm.
which, you know, it kind of allows them to get through it. You know?
Right, because marriage is a business.
Well, it
Sometimes.
doubles the salary.
Exactly.
With the same amount
It's
of
a
bills.
business.
Well, I don't know about doubling it all the time.
Well, no.
Ish.
It adds to it, right?
Mhm.
I mean, it adds to it. Yeah. If we're going to be mathematically correct.
The household salary doubles if you both are teachers.
Yeah.
So.
No, if you're both teachers
Yeah.
and you're both been working for the same time and yeah.
But I mean, that was a life choice they made so they could travel in the summertime, and you know, and that's all they ever wanted to be was teachers, and they got to see the world.
Yeah.
You know,
Which
they
is
have,
great.
They have a great life. They have a great life. So.
There you go. Cool. All I ever wanted to be was a Walmart greeter.
Oh, hey.
Shows the path.
Be the best in the
That's what
world
some
at that.
people say. Yeah. All right. Gas buddy gas.
I don't know if you'd be a great greeter.
I'd be a horrible
No,
greeter.
you
you'd
wouldn't be
awful.
I'd
good
be
at
an
greeter at all.
awful
Yeah.
greeter.
What's up,
I'd be-
man? Yeah, that's
I'd be
it.
great at demanding the receipts from people. Yeah.
Receipt, please.
Show me a receipt.
You're
Yeah.
more of a go out guy.
Yeah, you'd be like more
And they'll
undercover
welcome you
security.
back.
Yeah.
Yeah, the other side, I'd
Hey,
be
hey,
great
hey.
at the.
Let me see that receipt.
Yeah.
Yep. Yep. The missed opportunities in my life. I missed my call. There's still time.
There is still time.
I hear that I'm pretty much qualified to do that right
Tomorrow's
now.
question
So.
of the day: what job would you have at Walmart?
That's actually not a bad question.
That'd be a great question. You should write that
I'm
down.
writing it down.
That'll be our question of the day tomorrow. You guys can think on that.
I better
Already.
double write it down because you know Mike's going to erase it.
Yeah, good point.
All right, Gas Money Gas Report. Let us know in the comments where you're seeing great prices for gas. Well, prices for gas, what they are. The Sunoco at $21.99 North Ponce. They're at $2.78. That's their cash price this morning. The Owens at $7.80 South Ponce, $2.81. The Gate at $40.75 US 1 North, $2.93. The Circle K at $45.64 US 1 North, also $2.93. The Shell at $23.50 North Ponce, $2.94. A1A Discount Beverage on the Island, $2.99. The Shell at 216 Ponce de Leon Boulevard, $3.05. Sunoco at 450 South Ponce, $3.05. The Gate on Mizell Road, $3.08. And the Mobile and Circle K, 800 South Ponce, $3.09 this morning.
Mm.
Yeah. That comes to us from Chris Lucero Bail Bonds. If you are in trouble for punching the Walmart greeter when they ask for your receipt,
Yep.
everybody wants to do it.
Mm-hmm.
I paid for this just because you guys have self-checkout. Not my fault. I paid for it. Sometimes I just walk out and I don't show them the receipt.
Mm-hmm.
They don't chase you out or anything. Pretend like you're deaf.
Yeah, you could.
Yeah.
I can't. Yeah, you point at the ear. They
Yeah.
point at the ear, I think.
Yep. Yeah, that's really all you got to do to get out of a lot, right?
Yeah, yeah. No idea.
Now, when they come close to you, just
Yeah, right. And then point at the ear.
Freak
Point at the
them
ear.
out.
Yeah.
All right. Well, if you do that, you get arrested for some reason. Chris Lucero.
Impersonating a deaf person, is that
Yeah,
not
right.
good? Yeah.
I think that's a federal crime. Impersonating
Oh, no.
a deaf person. Yeah. Chris Lucero Bail Bonds will get you out of jail. He's available 24/7 to provide fast and reliable bail services. 904-822-BAIL. That's 902-822-2245. All right, we got some live music happening today and tonight. We've got the... Does my list start out today with 100 years of music and then Jim Lamb?
Sure does, yes, sir.
All right. 100 years of music.
Never going away.
It's going to be around for 100 years.
99 more years.
Yep. At the Jimenez Facio House at 10. Jim Lamb at the Milltop at noon. Damon Slaughter at Bin 39 at 1. Smokin' Joe Shower at Trade Winds at 1. Cliff Dorsey, Pierre's Pub at 1 o'clock. The Colonial Quarter Holiday Market at 3. Scott Halls at Bin 39 at 4. Reggie Starrett at the Milltop at 4:30. The Carpetbaggers at Hurricane Grill and Wings at 5. Taylor Roberts at Fusion 904 Eatery at 5:30. Gary Douglas Campbell, O.C. White's at 5:30. Joe Downing, Old Coast Ale, 6. Jonathan Lee Dotson. Or no, maybe he's dropped the Dotson. It's just Jonathan Lee now.
Oh, wow.
Ooh.
That's interesting. Probably listen to you with that 3-name thing.
Right,
It's
the
like
serial
it's like
killer
serial
thing.
killer name,
It's
yeah.
like, I got to take that
Good
out.
for him.
I gotta go
Yeah.
incognito.
Wow. I like it better.
Good job retiring your serial killer name,
Yeah.
Jonathan.
Maybe he's retired from that.
Maybe he just had a marriage split. Maybe the wife was Dotson. Not many men hyphenate their last names, but some do.
Some do.
I had a math teacher that
Sus.
did. It's a little sus.
Maybe it was a bad divorce and she took his name.
Oh, there it is. For the win.
She took everything,
Wow.
including
She's a man eater.
Wow. Jonathan Lee working to pay off his divorce at Pierre's Pub. 6 o'clock. Now he's like, I should have just kept it the same if I would have known they were going to say this. Dewey Vaya at Anno Valley's at 6. Dharma. Casa Divino 57 at 7. Jokey.
Jolie and Cortesi's.
Okay. That's right. My sheet says Jokey.
Jokey!
Jokie. That's a cool name.
It's skinny,
Jokey.
very skinny name.
Cortesi's at 7.
Sounds like a bad DC character.
Right? Yeah. The Jokey.
Joker's like little cousin.
Right,
Jokey!
Yeah.
It's like Scrappy Doo of the Joker.
Yeah.
My cousin Jokey.
Swamp Cabbage.
What?
Cafe 11 at 8.
Oh, that sounds wet.
It's like something you'd eat at the Florida Man game.
Swamp
Cabbage
cabbage.
is a real thing.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, it's the heart of a palmetto.
Oh, I thought it was when you have a hairy ass and you start sweating.
Oh.
That's swamp ass.
That's
Oh, I
swamp
knew it
ass,
was
yeah.
something.
That's
I knew
swamp
it
ass.
was something. Ugh.
They're going to be at Cafe 11 at 8. And then Brett Blackshear Stogies 9 o'clock. That comes to us from Fidus Roofing. Fidus Roofing, your local go-to for just about 20 years here in St. Johns County. All their employees live right here in St. Johns County. And they are master elite contractors, which lets them offer you warranties that nobody else can touch. 904-355-ROOF.
They do pavers.
And gutters.
All right. For Weird Wednesday today, VR Lollipop brings taste to virtual reality, revolutionizing digital experiences.
So what's my calorie intake?
Yeah, right? I don't know if they have calorie intake percentages yet.
Now I'm interested.
No calories. Virtual reality, they say, has significantly transformed digital experiences by enabling users to engage with virtual worlds through sight, sound, and touch. Now researchers, I guess, touch is true. They come up with some of those haptic feedback things that let you feel when you're getting shot in games or something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Researchers at City University of Hong Kong have made a breakthrough by introducing a sense of taste to VR environments. In a study published in the Proceedings of the National Academy of Sciences, scientists revealed that a lollipop-shaped device that delivers various flavors can now be utilized, and it enhances the immersive experience of VR. Augmented reality and mixed reality, which are kind of the new steps of VR.
Mm-hmm.
Where they can put like other things into real reality. You know what I saw yesterday that they have is you can put like skins over your house in augmented reality. So you walk around with these glasses, right? And they kind of put VR into your real world. That's what augmented reality is. Mm-hmm. So apparently there are programs that they're working on now where you can say, you know what? I want my house to look more nature themed. And then all of a sudden, like, your couch looks different and your kitchen looks different. Like, it's the same setup, but it's different.
I like it.
Yeah.
You can kind of do
It's
that
a
now with
different
sound.
style.
You
Can
can
you
have,
make your
yeah.
messy house look clean so you
No.
feel better about it?
No, I don't think so.
but it's sort of just like the background, like, like the wallpaper essentially. You could change it.
right.
Yeah.
It's like putting,
That's
it's like
cool.
putting a skin on your phone, right?
Right.
To change the color of your phones. Yeah. It's very interesting.
Okay.
The intensity of the taste can be adjusted, they say, by varying the electrical current. Oh, that's great. Put a lollipop in your mouth with electrical current going.
Yeah, I don't
through
want
it.
to do that. No, that's like Uncle Fester, like from Adam's Family.
They say this allows users to fine tune their experience.
We've all done worse.
Fine tune the experience. Yeah. We've all done worse. You're a jerk.
The device is lightweight, weighing only 15 grams, making it portable and easy to use in various VR scenarios. To further enhance the virtual tasting experience, researchers have paired the VR lollipop with a 7-channel smell simulator.
This is coming from the people that have drinkable mayo we talked about last week.
Yeah,
you know, like, I don't know if
yes, it
I
is.
trust this so very much.
The system uses small strips of paraffin wax beneath the nose
Okay.
to release scents that correspond with the tastes experienced in the virtual environment.
All right.
This is pretty wild.
It's like going to a restaurant, but can you imagine a waiter like putting the paraffin underneath? Yeah. Get ready for your
We know it
experience.
tastes like crap, but if you put this on,
Yeah, it'll be better.
It
Yeah.
tastes a little more like food.
Phew.
Yeah. The combination of taste and smell could revolutionize interactions with food and VR, offering a more complete experience.
Mm-hmm.
The potential applications for this taste-generating technology are extensive. It could transform remote shopping by allowing customers to taste food products from home before purchasing. You can't taste the actual product. It's not the actual product
What it
itself.
sort of is it tangy? I guess if it was spicy, I don't know. Maybe.
And when have we
sounds
ever
like an
needed to
oversell.
taste a product before we bought it? Like when? I mean, are there people just in the normal grocery store biting into apples?
I mean, when you go
No,
to the
that's not the
you
one.
go to the deli, you want a piece of the you know what I mean. You can sample the
Okay, sure.
the
Yeah.
meats.
and I can see it getting to the point where, you know, a menu will be like, if you touch it, and you can go, oh, okay, that's what it tastes
Oh,
like.
yeah, sure.
You know what? I don't know. I'm between like the veal and the the eggplant. Oh, okay, I'm gonna go with the eggplant. I'm gonna I could see it being it evolving into something like that.
Right.
But texture, I don't think would translate as well as but just the actual like taste of it. You know what I mean?
But I mean, I think this.
So if
is
you're a
the start
texture
of-
person, that probably won't work.
this is the start of that.
Okay. Okay.
I'm not saying you can actually do like touch it to your nose.
Yeah, I
or
want to know like
something.
how crunchy the chip is or something. No,
Mm,
but you're like, how
Yeah.
salty is it?
Yeah.
You could see. Okay.
if you just want to get the taste
This
from
is this is a stretch here, Japan. All right.
Yep.
A lot.
it is. It is. And again, electrical rod.
No thanks.
All right. Well, there you go. Nobody really does VR anymore.
Or rods.
The Lighthouse and Maritime Museum celebrating a 150th anniversary with a new interim director.
Oh yes. This just happened. I know we interviewed the last director. I know, and then like
Yeah.
2 weeks later, she got a better job in Ohio and left the job, and now we have a new interim director.
No, I'm just wondering if I'm going to say this name wrong, and I'm going to say
You
it
are.
the way I think it's said, and that's going to sound really bad.
It's okay. We can do it.
You guys are going to have to help me work through this. The St. Augustine, do you know this guy, Troy?
I don't know. I don't know the name yet.
I thought maybe you would have
Hold
known.
on. Okay.
The St. Augustine Lighthouse and Maritime Museum, which is celebrating its 150th anniversary, has appointed Jason Titcomb to...
Oh, you nailed it.
Is
Titcomb.
that it?
I don't know.
Titcomb.
I was trying to help.
Titcomb.
Is it
Titcomb?
comb? I hope it's comb.
You got the tit right. Titcomb.
Well, I'm good about those.
But he was a staffer, I think, originally, and so he moved on
Titcomb.
up. He's a veteran staffer.
Okay. He's now the interim executive director.
Oh, interim. Okay, well, see.
Right.
It
So
works.
still maybe not stick.
Might move over
Yeah.
Titcomb.
Tacombe.
Tacombe. Oh, maybe that's what it is.
Tacombe.
Tacombe.
No, it's definitely
Definitely a
the
T-I-
T
yeah.
is not silent.
I think he intentionally makes it that way.
Good for him. Good for him.
He's a veteran staff member. Takes over from Amy Kraft Clausen,
Yeah, we met her.
who
Nice lady.
recently left the position for another opportunity. His appointment comes as the museum marks a significant milestone in its history, underscoring the importance of leadership continuity during this celebratory period. Titcomb's extensive experience within the organization. I'm such a piece of garbage.
What a bummer of a name.
You're doing fine.
Positions
You didn't name him.
I'm not doing good in my head. I mean, it's just.
Yeah, you're doing great.
Positions him well to guide the museum through this transition. They should just say his full name a lot. Jason Titcomb has been.
Who wrote that story?
Jason from now on.
Yes, Jason
Because
T.
I'm reading the story.
Mr.
I want to
T.
make sure everybody gets the full, accurate story.
Johnny T.
Mr. T.
He's been part of the museum staff since 2014.
Oh,
Long
see?
time.
Veteran.
Most recently serving as the director of cultural affairs. In this role, he spearheaded improvements in the collections department, which were instrumental in the museum achieving accreditation from the American Alliance of Museums. His efforts have been pivotal in
This person,
Johnny T.
that
Yeah.
guy.
His efforts have been pivotal in enhancing the museum's reputation and ensuring the preservation of its valuable collections. Titcomb's leadership in cultural affairs. I didn't write it.
The same folks that wrote Kevin's yesterday did.
Yeah, right. God, poor Kevin.
Kevin the dog. Poor Kevin. I hope Kevin's doing great
I'm
today.
sure he is.
Oh, boy. All right, let's skip to the last paragraph of the story.
I hope he has a robust year.
Titcomb expressed his honor in leading the museum during this exciting time, emphasizing the significance of the 150th anniversary. He views his period as a remarkable opportunity to be a part of a stop, man. God dang it. Oh, this story is over, Troy. How do you want to check the comments?
I want to wander through the wacky witticisms of our watchers.
All right, great. As you do that, my immature ass will
No interview for you for months.
right. Yeah. No, we're not having Jason in.
Yeah, not yet.
We can't have Jason in just for his own sake.
Until we have a story that we
Poor
can
guy.
get through.
No, we're never having Jason in.
No.
We're never having Jason in because I'll just laugh in his face. And that will not be appropriate.
It's great marketing.
Make sure it's on the afternoon show because there's so much
It
to
would
work
have
with.
to be.
I know.
Yeah,
There's
it would
too
have
much
to
to
be.
work with for me to be.
Yeah. Yeah, I
are
know.
so rude.
I know. Bates Union Floyd is not your average local insurance agency. They provide peace of mind and insurance to protect your biggest investments. Their approach to insurance and risk longevity in our community and the way they treat their clients sets them apart from the rest. They offer homeowners, auto, commercial, and benefits, and they've been doing it for over 50 years. Christy Lawrenson, she's St. Augustine's premier agent. She offers complimentary policy reviews and has a deep understanding of insurance and what is needed in St. Augustine to be properly insured. Her attention to detail and organizational skills have found policy errors and cost savings where others have not. Give them a call, 904-794-5455, and schedule your appointment today. Also, St. Augustine Handy House, if you're looking for the perfect customer prefab portable building, look no further than St. Augustine Handy House, proudly owned by Troy Usina Enterprises, conveniently located in St. Augustine. You know, there's many times I've thought about just buying a house out in Interlaken or buying a property out in Interlaken for like not much and popping up one of these handy houses and just living in that.
Like have a dude ranch.
No.
No.
Just me.
Just me. Yeah.
No.
Unabomber style.
Yeah, really.
Unabomber style.
Hey,
Ooh.
dude. Remember that show?
Yeah.
Heck
Dude
yeah.
Ranch. Yeah. Nickelodeon. They're open Monday through Friday, 9 to 5. Saturday from 9 to 1. St. Augustine Handy House makes it easy to find exactly what you need, and they'll handle the whole process for you. Just go pick what you like, and they'll take care of the rest. St. Augustine Handy House, 904-823-9092. What do you got, Troy?
All right. So first off, Wawa was at 309. Costco was at 288. There was a lot of conversation about swamp ass versus swamp cabbage.
Yep.
And somebody in there, I believe someone wrote that Titcomb is not a boob, so as a human being, and we should have him in to keep us abreast of what's going on.
Oh, wow. Wow, dad jokes. Okay.
That was good.
You're back.
That was good.
That's why I'm saying we can't have him in.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
they would just be flying.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be able to stop.
I will.
Yeah. Okay.
Buoyant.
What do we got for Stoidum stat?
All right, Stoidum stat. We're going to the Royals.
Okay.
1936, King Edward abdicated, I think I said it right, the throne because he wanted to marry a woman who was already previously married, currently married, and was his lover. He'd only been king for approximately about a year and a half.
He has to give up the throne to do that? He's the king.
To be married. But I think it was a good move on his part.
Okay.
Because he ended up handing it off to King George, who, the King's Speech. I don't know if you ever saw the movie.
Mhm.
Excellent movie.
Stuttering.
He was a king who stuttered, Elizabeth's husband. But he didn't have to go through World War II.
Mm-hmm.
He didn't have to deal with all of that as being the king, which George had to deal with 100% of that. His life was threatened several times. So during World War II and a lot of things. So Churchill handed him the Bahamas. So he became the leader of the Bahamas. He lived a full life. He lived almost 80 years old, staying married to the woman, Wallis Simpson, that he gave up the throne for. So he still got. He still got a good salary.
Okay,
It wasn't like he wasn't getting paid.
Right.
Yeah.
So
He didn't have to deal with all the drama.
And he didn't have to deal with all that and
The
being
World
in the
War drama,
limelight
yeah.
and all of that stuff. So that George had to deal with.
George is not a name you hear in babies very much anymore.
Neither David.
It's
You
not
don't hear
like-
that more in
right,
either.
yeah. But George is just not a cute name for a child.
Georgie.
You don't. Oh, he's so cute. Let's name him George.
Well, you usually like you name after a grandfather or something, right?
Yeah. It's probably got to be one of the least common names
The 8th.
anymore.
Yeah. George the 8th.
George.
It just sounds like an old person name.
Mhm.
George. All right. I don't even think we have any Georges to watch the show. I've never seen a George in comments.
I don't think so
Right?
either. I'm
We had
thinking.
the George that used to call in the radio show.
Is that the guy who used to play the records?
Yeah. We finally told him that we were going to get sued because we didn't own the rights.
Right, just to make him stop playing
stop.
records. He would call the radio station and say,
Yeah,
"I've
he
got
literally-
It was like a reverse DJ situation. Instead of
Yeah.
asking you to play a song, he would force a record on you.
Yeah.
He would
Usually they're
hold his
from,
phone
like,
up
the
to the
20s.
record player.
Oh my God.
George,
Ugh.
nice guy.
He was a smart guy.
Not really. If he's doing that.
No, I mean,
He
like,
was-
he
yeah.
had moments of brilliance.
Well,
Like,
yeah, knowledge was there.
Yeah.
Knowledge. That Stordom stat comes to us from St. Augie's Pizza.
There it is.
Go get yourself some pizza today. You will not regret it. Plugs, guys.
All right. Plugs. I just want to say something. I saw something when I was in Spain. It was kind of I don't know if you guys talked about it. It was against my friend Bill Dudley, and it was an AI generated thing because the way you can tell is they said St. Augustine wrong.
Oh,
St.
yeah.
Augustine.
Yeah, and they just said it wrong, but it's generated and it was unfair. Bill Dudley is one of the most giving human beings in our community. And anybody who says anything negative about
this
him,
was are you talking about the fake podcast?
yeah, the fake
The people who
podcast.
are pretending they have a legitimate podcast, and
yeah.
it's just
Yeah.
this podcast
Yeah.
that's
Silly.
designed, probably designed by a political organization. Like their first episode was around political season. It's totally fake.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah, it was
people
totally
who
fake,
try to
just-
fake public sentiment are,
just go away.
yeah, they're just annoying.
Just-
Nobody
just
believes
go
you.
away.
It
You-
just makes your cause look worse.
You don't represent us, our community in any way, shape, or form. Just go away.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right,
that's-
that was my
that's-
little soapbox.
No, I'm with you. Yeah, I heard that. They didn't say St. Augustine right. If you're going to try and pretend to be a voice for locals and you get the name of the city wrong.
Yeah.
Yeah. No. And they didn't say their names in the podcast, which also lets you know it's not a podcast that's looking to grow. It's a podcast that's looking to foment public sentiment. And it is unfortunate. I mean, politicians should definitely make their cases. If they want to make a case, they should make their case and not fake public perception about it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So I
Never
just
looks
want to
good.
warn people out there that
Yeah.
there are these things that do exist, and this isn't the first time they've done it. There's other ones that have done the same thing.
Yeah.
They attacked a friend of mine, so I felt like I
But
needed to.
nobody, I mean, what did they have? 23 views? Like, that was probably just one of them clicking the interview 23 times.
We
I mean,
did-
it was just dumb.
Well, because it had Bill Dudley in the title, I watched it, so I was like, oh, okay, I see Bill.
Yeah.
Because he deserves all the accolades he's earned, and I was like, oh, I just kept getting madder and madder as I was listening.
Yeah. I mean, it's unfortunate that people try to do this, but nobody listened to it. So it's just dumb. Dumb. I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
All right.
Davey.
I don't know anymore. No, after that, no, that's good. No, 3 o'clock, 365 Party Girl. Let's go. We were going to talk about a big party coming up for New Year's Eve.
365 Party Girl?
Yeah.
Who's that?
Well, I mean, that's what you say when you're going to a party. 365 Party Girl means you party all the time.
Oh.
It's Charlie XCX, a reference again. Brett
No
Summer.
clue. No clue.
He's going to win a Grammy. Get ready.
All right. Have a great rest of your day. We'll see you at 3.
Bye-bye.